Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game at Trivia Clash Adult Film Star Edition. Now, you might be wondering, why is he doing this on the Steam loading screen? I'll tell you why. Because I was amazed that the game had no splash screen or loading screen of any time. I pressed play, we did the Unity, and then, boom, just a list of names. Strange way to format something. Config loaded gamepad. Ooh. Well, you say that, but I'm not able to use the gamepad to do anything. So I assume, because there was no introduction, that I just click on a name and an adult film star reads me trivia questions. And then do I type the answers, or is it multiple? You know what? Let's find out. With how to decide. Lots of A's. Adriana, Adria, Alexis, two A's there, Addison. Is it you want to be listed higher? Anyway, all right. Music, sports, famous foods, video games, obviously.
Okay, the category is video games. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm playing against her.
Question 1. In which game
I thought she would be asking
do you
me
play
questions.
as Alexandra Voivus, who is investigating her grandfather's death? Is it Beyond Good and Evil,
It's Eternal Darkness.
Sanity's Requiem, Psychonauts, or Silent Hill?
It's Eternal Darkness, obviously. Wait, why is it blacked out? Oh, because my mouse was over it?
Never heard of Psychonauts. I'm gonna say Silent Hill.
The answer was Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem.
I don't know why I thought she was going to be asking me the questions. So, I'm literally playing against her. Yeah, the controller doesn't work at all. Like, it's plugged in, there's a light on it. It's telling me press A to continue, but no. Wait, did it just tell me what the answer was? Why was
In
it
which
filled
game do you play as a squirrel trying to find his way home?
Conker's Bad Fur Day,
Is
obviously.
it A Bard's Tale, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Kirby's Epic Yarn, or Mr. Nutz?
Well, obviously. Wait. Oh, okay. My mouse, it didn't pre-select the correct answer for me. My mouse was just over there. Although, here's something weird. Like, look, okay. A gets bigger, X gets bigger, Y changes color, B changes color. That's weird.
Mr. Nutz sounds like it would go with it. What was number 2?
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Let's go with that one.
That is correct.
Okay. Good.
What was the best-selling game for PlayStation 2?
Oh,
Was
that's
it
tough.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto Vice City,
Ugh.
Gran Turismo 4, or Final Fantasy X?
I'm going to go with Final Fantasy X. Although maybe Gran Turismo 4. Although Vice City, so I have no idea. Like, I am completely at a loss. Let's go with Final Fantasy X, shall we?
I'm gonna go with Gran Turismo.
The answer was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
We both got it wrong. Although, I mean, I should have known because San Andreas was a mega hit. So, yeah.
Which
This
of
was
the
Final
following
Fantasy,
video games has a secret cow level? Is it Animal
Diablo,
Crossing,
obviously.
Diablo 3, Farmville, or Harvest Moon?
Now I'm really confused because I thought it was Diablo 2 that had a secret farm level. Is that the way they're tricking me? And then there's a secret cow level. Are they tricking me and there's a secret cow level in one of the other games that I don't know about? Or, whoa, maybe there was one in Diablo 3.
I have no idea what this even is.
You and me both,
It's
sister.
Farmville.
Well,
What's the first one?
Animal
I like her
Crossing.
logic.
Yeah, let's do that one.
The answer was Diablo 3.
It was Diablo 3. I like her logic, which is it's not going to be Farmville because that's already about cows. It's not going to be a secret cow level.
Which
That's
game
decent deduction.
pits you against a villain called Bob the Killer Goldfish? Is
Earthworm
it
Jim.
Earthworm Jim,
Huh.
Mortal Kombat,
Earthworm Jim's the best. By the way.
Parappa the Rapper, or Seaman?
Weirdly, a character like that could have turned up in Parappa the Rapper, but no, that's a character from Earthworm Jim.
Jeez. It's not Mortal Kombat. The rapper that just sounds weird.
She's gonna guess
What
Earthworm
was the
Jim?
first one?
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim. Yeah. Earthworm Jim.
That is correct.
Excellent deduction again from I've forgotten her name. This is the part with randomly picking
Oddworld,
someone.
Abe's Odyssey.
I love Oddworld.
What is Abe?
He's a Mudokan.
Is he a Gluckin, a Mudokan, an
Mudokan.
Oddball, or a Paramite?
Mudokan, not a Madokan. Jesus. How do you get that?
Wow. The second one, a Mudakin?
That is correct.
Oh,
Okay.
we're nailing this.
What is the name of the player character from Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
It's
Was
Tommy
it-
Vercetti.
Henry Hill,
Aww.
Nico
'Cause it was-
Bellic,
It was,
Tommy Vercetti,
Yeah.
or Tony Montana?
wow. That's terrible. But only one of them was, of course, another part played by. This is embarrassing. Oh my god. How am I blanking on his name? Alright, I'm a humiliated person. Now I just want to do the Karen impression.
Trying to think what Tony Montana is from.
It's from. You know it's from
What was
Scarface.
the
Come
third
on.
one?
Tommy Vercetti.
I'm gonna go with Tony Montana.
No! Come on!
So close. It was Tommy Vercetti.
I was between those two.
But he doesn't tell her what Tony Montana was from? That's not nice.
Which series features the locations Param, New Diaz, and Motub?
I
Was
don't
it
have the
Chrono Trigger,
slightest idea.
Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter, or Phantasy Star?
Damn. Okay, well, it's not Monster Hunter, because, come on. Probably not Final Fantasy. I've never played a Phantasy Star game ever, so I'm just going to say Phantasy Star. And if it turns out it was Chrono Trigger, which I played obsessively, I'm going to be very embarrassed.
It's either Final Fantasy or Phantasy Star, I think. Final Fantasy?
So close again. It was Phantasy Star.
It was Phantasy Star, because that was why it was gibberish to me. Are we doing 10 questions?
What is the name of the Twilight companion you recruit in Knights of the Old Republic?
I don't remember.
Is it Bib Fortuna,
No,
L'Oreal,
probably not.
Mission Vale, or Terrace Ho?
Oof. I don't remember. Like, obviously it's not Bib Fortuna. That's actually a character from the movies. I'm going to say Terrace... No. Mission Vow?
What
It was
the
Terrace
name
Ho.
of
I'm
the
going to be
place
very
again?
embarrassed.
No question.
What was the name of the Twilight companion
Yeah.
you recruit in Knights of the Old Republic?
We're going to do the whole question again?
And the last one was...
Terrace Ho.
I'm gonna go with Terrace Ho.
The answer was Mission Vale.
What? I can't believe I remembered that correctly.
Which video game was included when you purchased an Atari 2600 at launch?
Oh, Pong?
Asteroids,
Asteroids.
Breakout, Combat,
Breakout.
or Space Invaders?
Oh, that's terrible. Because here's the thing, I actually had an Atari 2600. And it came with Combat, but it was so far from launch that I'm going to say Breakout.
It's either
She's-
Asteroids or Space Invaders.
10 years younger than 15 years younger, 20 years
Space
younger
Invaders.
than the Atari 2600.
The Atari 2600 came with Combat.
Ugh,
It
neither.
always came with Combat?
All
Oh,
right,
I'm so
final
embarrassed.
score?
Yes. Oof. So wait, even though I got it years later, that was Kate England.
All right,
Oh.
welcome to our game.
Why did I?
Why don't you tell us your name?
No, it's fine. How do I go back? Okay, so let's do one with Alexis, and we're gonna do famous foods. So what they did was they asked every performer, 10 questions in 9 categories. In a second, after we do the famous foods against Alexis, we'll check to see if they're asked the same questions.
The
That would
category
be terrible.
is
They
famous
obviously
foods. The way
Okay.
this is going to work, I'm going to name a food, and then read you a list of 4 choices. You have to tell me which
I'm
of those
so
4
worried about her
choices
sunburn.
that food is most associated with. They could be movies, TV shows, novels, people, it could be anything.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
I mean, that looks so
Okay.
painful. It's like she fell
Question
asleep
1.
with a sleep mask on out in the sun.
Reese's Pieces.
E.T., we all
Is
know.
that associated with E.T., Meatballs, Milk Money, or Stand By Me?
Obviously, E.T., we all remember Reese's Pieces. Famous foods is a weird category, though.
I've seen E.T. like once.
You remember the Reese's Pieces?
Never
can do
seen
it.
Stand By Me.
Well, it's depressing, I get it.
I really think it is. My answer is E.T.
That is correct.
Boom! Way to go. I'm so worried about your sunburn, I can't continue. Oh,
All right,
damn it.
welcome. Why don't you
Wait.
tell us your name and a little bit about yourself?
I am Alexa.
They had 2 outfits for
All
her?
right.
Oh, no, that's an undershirt she's wearing there, and she wore a dress for her interview segment. Okay. That was weird. I'm sorry if you wanted to see more of her, but, like, that whole no sunburn just on her eyes and sunburn everywhere else was very weird to look at. Let's see if
Welcome.
she changes her
Hi.
costume, too. So,
Why don't you
costume,
tell us your name,
black and white
a
striped
little bit
shirt.
about your-
Then we ask her for a famous foods question. Yeah, okay, they
Okay,
wear
the
a different
category
outfit for their
is
interview.
Famous foods. This
Don't
one works a
know
little
why, but
differently. I'm going to
here we
say a famous food, and then give you a list of 4 choices, and you have to tell me which of those.
Weird that they
4
think we have to hear
food
the
is most
explanation every
associated
time.
with.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Big Mac is Mac
Number
and me.
1.
That's why he's called Mac.
Donuts. Is that
Simpsons.
associated with Breaking Bad, Friends, Night Court, or The Simpsons?
Wow. This is barely a question.
Well, I know that Homer loves donuts, so The Simpsons.
There you
That
go.
is correct. Number 2. Dehydrated Pizza.
Back to the
2001: A
Future
Space
2,
Odyssey.
obviously.
Back to the Future Part 2. Little Nicky, or Night Shift.
So her eye went up and to the right, her right, when Back to the Future 2 was said. Now, if what they've told us about micro expressions is correct, that means she was remembering something when she did that, meaning she knows it's Back to the Future Part 2 because her eyes didn't react at all to the rest of them.
Oh, wow. Dehydrated pizza. That sounds something space-like, so Space Odyssey?
I was completely wrong.
It was Back to the Future Part 2.
Alright.
It really, again, everything they've taught me about micro expressions is a lie, and I was taught that
Number 3.
by this quiz game.
Milk of the Poppy. Alf,
Yeah.
Frasier, Game
Game
of
of Thrones,
Thrones,
obviously.
or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Frasier? What is wrong with you, Alf?
This one's easy. It's Game of Thrones.
That is correct.
I'm with her on that one. That one was kind of a joke. Alf? Like, throw in something fantasy-ish. Say Excalibur.
Number
I don't
4.
know.
Spice.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Avatar, Dune, Inception.
Here's
or
a question
Twilight.
about Dune, though. I had read that so long ago that I forgot that the reason they needed spice and navigators was because computers had been outlawed.
Fantastic. I don't know any of these.
So instead of computers, they trained people to have super brains, and that's what a mentat
Avatar?
is.
I was Dune.
Oh, okay.
She's right. I mean, come on. It's not like they've made a Dune... Oh, they made that
Number
Dune
5.
TV show, but still.
Bachelor Chow.
That's Futurama,
Curb Your
obviously.
Enthusiasm, Futurama, Get Smart, or The Single Guy?
Jeez, the Single Guy. Does anyone remember that existed? Come on, you got this. Doing the up and right trying to remember thing.
Is it... Wait, what were the answers?
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
You could cut this
Futurama.
part.
Get Smart, and The Single Guy.
Come on, you got this.
The single guy.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Bachelor Chow is from Futurama.
I guess why
Dang.
I get why you would make that guess, but no.
Number 6, Rack DiGino,
It's a Deep Space
Desperate
Nine.
Housewives, Deep Space Nine, Gunsmoke, Mork and Mindy.
Well, it sounds like gibberish, so Deep Space Nine.
Oh man. Okay.
Of course, gibberish
What
could be
was
Mork and Mindy
what
as
was
well.
the food?
Rack DiGino.
It's Klingon coffee, by the way,
Rappuccino.
in case you're wondering.
I don't think it's Desperate Housewives.
God, I'm a nerd.
So...
Even by nerd standards, I'm a ridiculous nerd.
Mork and Mindy.
I see. She made the
Deep
logical
Space
thing.
Okay.
It should be. It's a nonsense word, so you go with the nonsense show. I totally understand
Number 7,
her logic there.
Peanut Butter. The
What?
Edge, Meet Joe Black, Police Academy, or Van Wilder.
What? Oh, wait. Okay, the Edge is, they're in the woods, so probably not. In Meet Joe Black, when Death takes over Brad Pitt, does he become obsessed with how delicious peanut butter is? Or am I going crazy? Did he end up liking ice cream and I'm completely misremembering this? Like, why would there have been peanut butter in the Edge? I haven't seen Van Wilder, and I have no idea about Police Academy. I'm going to guess Meet Joe Black. Although, honestly, he probably liked ice cream.
Wow, these aren't easy at all.
I'm with you on this one. I really wish I had paid attention to your name again.
No
This is bad.
idea. Meet Joe Black.
That is correct.
Really?
Yes!
Yes,
Oh,
his
my
character
God.
Wouldn't stop eating peanut butter.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
so proud of both her and me. She and I? She and I. Wait, I said Meet Joe Black. You saw me say Meet Joe Black, didn't you? All right, I'm checking this tape later. I mean, I did this whole speech about how it was me. You know what?
Number 8,
Whatever.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
What?
Is that Becker, Bob's Burgers, Frasier,
Bob's Burgers,
or
obviously.
Magnum PI?
They have joke. Although, honestly, I'm sure it's Bob's Burgers, and it would have been the joke burger on one episode of Bob's Burgers, which I don't think is a good enough association to make a quiz clue about. Because I'm answering it, if I'm right, I'm answering it because I know the kind of joke Bob's Burgers does, not because Bohemian Rhapsody is famously associated with Bob's Burgers.
It sounds as if it's comical. I'm gonna go with Bob's Burgers.
That is correct.
Oh, sweet.
See? She and I use the same rationale, except I think that's a cheap question, you jerks.
Number 9, Fruity Odie Bars.
Oh, that's
Firefly,
Firefly.
MASH, The Powerpuff Girls, or
Wait,
WKRP
isn't
in
it technically
Cincinnati?
Serenity, though? Like, were Fruity Odie Bars mentioned in Firefly ever, or were they only in Serenity from the Odie Bar commercial screwing with her head? That's something I'd have to check. They could have been mentioned on the show.
Okay. Fruity what bars?
Odie Bars.
Fruity Odie bars.
It's fruits and oats. It's delicious.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and sound dumb, but I don't know the Powerpuff Girls.
It does sound like it would be from there, but it's from Firefly.
Oh, I've never seen
It
that.
might be Serenity. I'm just saying, it might only be Serenity.
Last one, number
Okay.
10, White Soup. Lost in Translation, Pearl Harbor, Pride and Prejudice,
I
or
don't have
16
the,
Candles.
I don't have the slightest idea. Like, I've got nothing. So I'm going to say Lost in Translation because it auto-selected that for me.
This
I'm
is
totally
movie
lost.
Stuff again, and I'm so bad at it. Let's see.
I wonder what her
is it
special
16
category,
candles?
specialist category was.
It was Pride and Prejudice.
Ah.
All right, let's have a look at the final score.
Okay.
I won, but at what cost? And why does... Oh, we both got that wrong at the end. I'm like, why are there two X's there? All right, so that was Emily Addison, and she and I both didn't do fantastically on that one. Although I say I was cheated out of one question. All right, let's do one last category. What do you think? Movies, sports, literature. Well, let's do the category I'm worst at and see if Adriana can beat me at that.
All right, the category is sports. Are you ready?
I'm
Absolutely.
ready.
Question 1. Which NFL team had the most points scored against them in a season?
Oh,
The 1981 Baltimore Colts, the 1990 Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
I have literally no
the
idea.
1992 Atlanta Falcons, or the 2008 Detroit Lions?
Baltimore Colts.
Ooh. I'm gonna say the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they were like really bad for a while.
I have no
It
idea.
was the Colts.
And I still managed to guess it right. Okay. Off to a great start, me.
Question 2. Which NFL player has the most lifetime fumbles?
Oh.
Is it Brett Favre, Dave Craig, Kerry Collins, or Warren Moon?
I know who Brett Favre is. I don't know who any other of these people are. So I'm going to guess the person whose name I've heard. Brett Favre? I think his name is pronounced Brett
I'm
Favre,
just gonna go with Brett Favre.
That is correct.
Woohoo! I like that she and I apparently used the same rationale and both won as a result.
Question 3. Which NBA team went the most years without making the playoffs?
Oh.
Is it the Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles
Well, they're
Clippers,
currently the best team in the world.
Minnesota
That I know because of
Timberwolves,
Twitter.
or Sacramento Kings?
Oh. Do you know what? Here's my my logic. I've never heard of the Sacramento Kings, so I'm going to go with them because I feel like I would have heard of a team that, well, see, my logic is if they're that bad, I might have never heard of them. So, Sacramento Kings.
Let's go with the Sacramento Kings.
It was the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh.
Well, we both guessed the same way. Again. She and I are like this when it
Question
comes to
4.
sports questions, apparently.
Which of these NBA players was drafted ahead of Michael Jordan in 1984? Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale, Julius Erving, or Sam Bowie?
Okay, well, Julius Erving is Dr. J. So he was definitely like a guy from the 70s. I've never heard of Sam Bowie. Was Charles Barkley on the Bulls with Michael Jordan? Kevin McHale. Ooh. I'm going to say Barkley. It's probably the guy no one's ever heard of, Sam Bowie. Oh, I didn't think that
Did you
through.
say Charles Barkley?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with that.
The answer was Sam Bowie.
It was Sam Bowie. The joke is it's someone no one's ever heard of. And again, she and I always
Question
picking the
5.
same things.
Who was
Even
the
when
only
we're wrong.
Major League Baseball player to pitch 2 consecutive no-hitters?
Oh.
Was it Bob Gibson, Cy Young, Johnny Vandermeer, or Roger Clemens?
Consecutive. I mean, I don't know, so I'm just going to say Johnny Vandermeer because he's got a cute name. Weird, just fun name. Vandermeer!
I don't know any of those. Let's go with
Johnny
was
Vandermeer?
it Cy Clemens? Was that an option?
I said Cy Young and I said Roger Clemens.
Okay. Let's go with Roger Clemens.
The answer was Johnny Vandermeer.
Oh.
What? So wait, I went with a guy entirely based on the wackiness of his name, and
Question
was right.
6. Which Major League Baseball player has been caught attempting to steal bases the most at 335 times?
That's insane.
Joe DiMaggio, Johnny Mize, Ricky Henderson, or Shoeless Joe Jackson?
Oh. I'm going with Shoeless Joe Jackson, because again, that's a name I know.
Okay, so I know Joe DiMaggio, but is he even sports? I feel like that name I've heard somewhere else.
He is Jolton Joe
But
DiMaggio.
He's
He's
going to be really sad.
a famous baseball player married to Marilyn Monroe.
Let's go with the no shoes. What was it?
Shoeless
Joe
Joe Jackson.
Yeah, Shoeless Joe Jackson.
The answer was Ricky Henderson.
Ah, okay.
Again, she and I both got it wrong the same way. Again. This is getting weird. It's not.
All right, question 7. Which NHL player holds the record for most goals in a season with 92?
Wayne Gretzky?
Bobby Orr,
Is it Wayne Gretzky?
Gordie Howe,
Is it Wayne Gretzky? Oh.
Mario Lemieux, or Wayne Gretzky?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I think Gordie Howe might be the all-time scoring champion?
Gordie Howe?
The answer was Wayne Gretzky.
Damn it!
Painful.
Again, it's eerie how much we're answering exactly the same way,
Question
right?
8. Which of these teams did Wayne Gretzky play for when he retired?
Oh.
The Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, New York Rangers, or St. Louis Blues?
I mean, I know he played for 2 of those teams, but I don't know if the last team I remember him playing for is the Kings, so I'm going to say the Kings, but I have no idea if that's right. He probably got transferred to the Rangers or something, and he's like, screw it, I'm just quitting hockey.
Go the New York Rangers.
The answer was the New York Rangers.
She got me. We're tied, I think. No, I'm still 1 up.
Question 9. Which world record was broken twice in the same day on March 18th, 2017? Furthest
What?
javelin throw, fastest luge time, highest pole vault, or longest ski jump?
Oh, damn. I'm going to say pole vault. I'm just going to say pole vault. I'm going for it. It's not part of either. See, if it had been an Olympic year, I would be able to guess summer. I would be able to 50-50 this by saying which one it is, but it's not. So I'm just going to say pole vault. Because no one cares about javelins.
We just had the Winter Olympics, so I'm going to go with... Oh, wait. That was this year.
Apparently this was made in 2018.
2017?
March
Came out in
18th,
2018. It was also filmed there.
2017.
Oh,
She
okay.
tried to figure it out the same way I did.
Let's go with the javelin.
You were on the right track,
The throw.
but that's not a Winter Olympic event. Ski jumping is.
Oh, I thought that was throwing.
It is. They do that in the summer.
Oh.
Why did I think you could do pole vault in March? Actually, you can do pole vault in March. It's because where I live, which by the way is in Canada, there's no snow left in March. But yeah, I'm a real dummy for thinking that they would have done a summer sport in March. And she and I
Question 10.
made the same mistake.
Nancy Kerrigan won which medal in the 1994
Silver.
Olympics?
She won silver. Obviously, she
despite
won
being
silver.
assaulted and injured 7 weeks prior.
That's central to the story.
Gold, silver, bronze, or none?
It's the key of that story. She wins the silver.
So
She won on
Nancy
Saturday Night
Kerrigan, I know
Live.
she's that. I know. I just watched the movie and the documentary actually, where she got her knee bashed in.
Is it a documentary to go with it?
I just
Such
can't
a good
remember if she
movie.
won gold or if she won silver. That's hard.
How do you not remember this? It's such a key
I'm gonna
scene
say
in the
she
movie.
won the gold anyway.
Oh, you were so close.
It's the silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Because that scene in the movie
All right,
where
let's have a look at the
Tanya
final score.
Harding complains that it's she won a silver medal and, she's just pissed off. And it's clear that, of course, the implication is she's angry that she would have won the gold if she hadn't been attacked. Anyway, so yeah. This has been Trivia Clash.
All right,
I'm sorry.
the category is movies.
Sorry. Did she have a different shirt on for her interview?
All right,
she
welcome.
did.
Why don't you tell us the...
And I guess the First Lady did as well? Who was the First Lady? Kate England?
All right, welcome to our...
All right. No, she didn't. I don't get why some of them are changing their shirts. This might be the weird thing to focus on. Anyway, I'm surprised it was Adriana we were doing. But it's like, we guessed almost exclusively the same way, which is kind of weird. But we followed the same train of logic, so I'm amazed I won that one. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. This has been Trivia Clash Adult Film Star Edition. And I gotta say, as a trivia game, works perfectly fine. I don't know why I thought I was going to be just read questions by the adult film stars, but I was playing against the adult film stars, and I found out that I'm better than some and about exactly as good as others at these trivia questions. If you have any questions, suggestions, drop them in the comments section below the video. If you'd like to be here for the live streams where games like this get played, check out the Discord channel. That's where I announce them. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, au revoir.